right before I started this video, I started choking and I still feel like it in my throat. So this is about love, and this has to do with someone that you are not in communication with, or that there are communication struggles with. I do feel like they really, really care about you. And I do feel like, I actually think for a lot of you, you may be with this person already. This may be a very new connection, and it could very well be something that you are sort of like learning, like you're getting to know one another, you're learning about the other person, you're working through things. I wouldn't necessarily call this person an avoidant, but I just think their communication skills are lacking a little bit. I don't want you, I think the reason that you're receiving this message, by the way, my name is Matt. For those of you who don't know me, I am a psychic medium, and I tap into collective energies and I deliver you guys messages. Please beware of scammers. The only way to book a reading with me is through the link in my bio. It's powered through Calendly. I will never, ever, ever reach out to you first. But yeah, I think the reason that you're getting this message, by the way, fire truck or firefighter or something, fire or fire sign could be significant. But the reason you're getting this message is because I think sometimes you second guess their intentions towards you. But I just think their intentions are a little misconstrued because, one, they've been through it, and this could look very different for a lot of you. Again, this is a general reading, so maybe bad breakup, maybe family issues, maybe they just like kind of got the shit end of the stick, whatever the case is. Maybe they're coming out of a really tough time. Maybe they've recently lost a lot of people or somebody very close to them. Whatever the case is, it does feel like their intentions are misconstrued because they've been through it. And I honestly think a large part of why you guys have come together, I'm not saying this is the only reason, but I'm saying one of the reasons is for you to sort of lift them up, but also like kind of lay down the law a little bit, you know? Like, I think that if they're not doing well with communicating with you, I wouldn't be like, what the fuck is wrong with you, you know, and like give it to them. But I would just be like, hey, listen, you know, why do you do that? Or like, do you notice that you do that? You know, don't turn it into a huge thing. Like, I would just kind of bring it up, see what they say, and then just let them know that like you would appreciate more communication. If after having that conversation things don't get better, I think that there's another conversation to be had, or maybe just sort of more work to do on this. I don't know. But yeah, I do think that this person really likes you. Now, I am seeing like a ginger as well, and that's very specific for some of you, but ginger, like red hair or something like that. It's making me think of like, you know, the movie Brave, and they all have that like crazy red hair. But this doesn't feel like crazy red hair. It feels like Ron Weasley red hair, which Harry Potter could be significant for a lot of you. I also did just hear Sagittarius as well, so maybe which is a fire sign, so that makes sense. At Beluga whale, or like lagoon. These are confirmations, by the way. And like a banana split or banana flavored something. And a new TV show. I think for a lot of you started a new TV show. Or maybe you both started a show together or something like that. But that could be confirmation for some of you. Also, Shrek loves to come up, I swear. You could be their talking donkey, which is actually very sweet and very cute. They could be a little bit more reserved than you are. You could be a little bit more outgoing. But maybe not everybody would think that's the case, because they think sometimes you do have your moments where you are a little bit more introverted. But whatever the case is, I do think that they really... I do think that they really, really like you. They really want to see where this goes. This is a very positive connection, you know, and I'm excited for you guys because I feel like this is like well overdue. Like, I think that maybe you knew this person for a while. Oh, also, I don't know if they were a Marine or like the word Marine maybe makes sense. And I feel like you had to kiss a lot of frogs before you found your prince or princess or whatever the case is. I feel like this is definitely a connection that like you're very grateful for. And that's what I mean by, I feel like it's a long time coming. Some of you could have known this person for quite some time, and maybe the relationship, it took a while to kind of come together. But I think for majority of you, it's just, you know, it comes after a period of like being single for a really long time. And I just feel like you put yourself out there and you tried, but nothing was really sticking. And the reason it wasn't sticking is because it wasn't meant for you. I saw this post on here recently. Oh my gosh, she was so happy. This girl, she'd just gotten engaged. I wish I knew this creator's name. When she had just gotten engaged, and she was explaining how she was out with her fiance and they were just like talking and drinking and, you know, kind of going over like all the things that they love about each other and this and that and blah, blah, blah. And, you know, she had mentioned how like if she stayed with anybody else or if other things like had, you know, I don't know how to explain it. She was like, basically, if I settled, then I would not be where I'm at right now, and I would not feel the level of happiness and love that I feel right now. And so I really loved watching her story or just listening to her story because, it just goes to show, like, rejection is divine protection, and not always rejection. Sometimes things, she was saying this too, like, there were nice people and like kind people and this and that, but it just wasn't quite right. And, sometimes we find ourselves staying in something like that because we'd rather be with someone than be alone. But I don't think that was the case for you. I think that ultimately you were like, nope, not it. You could be seeing 11 a lot, which does reduce to 2, which does make me think of a divine connection of some sort. So I do really feel positive about this person. And I wonder if you'll see like a lava lamp or like a crystal ball or something of that nature, like a glass, whatever it could be. Could be a gardening device. But yeah. Oh, and you may be an earth sign. I am also hearing like a J name, and I can't. Jennifer, Julia, Jaleese. Yeah, I don't know. But I'm gonna leave that there. This does feel like a wish fulfillment. I'm really excited for you guys. I'm really excited. But again, communication is a little bit like, listen, we're not going to find anybody perfect because nobody's perfect, right? But I do feel like ultimately there is really positive vibes. And also, I don't know if you need to protect your energy a little bit, but like I would look into protecting your energy because I do feel nudged to say that to you. So this could look like a lot of different things, but like a selenite crystal would be great. I actually recently learned this myself through a dear friend of mine, and if you see this, I love you so much and I'm so appreciative of you. And yeah, so I think that protecting your energy could be really useful at this time. But anyway, a few announcements. One, I'm super excited. My manifestation journal / guide will be out shortly. I will keep you guys updated. For those of you who don't know, I'm just sort of putting something together for you guys who don't really know where to start when it comes to manifestation. And I'll be talking about my techniques and stuff like that. This is not something that you need, by the way, like you have the power to manifest everything within you. But for those of you who just like need a little bit of guidance, I got you. So I'm really excited about that. Also, let me know if you would be interested not only in that, but also in a Tarot 101, a course of some kind. I don't know if it's going to be a course or a PDF or like a guidebook. I don't know. Maybe all of the above. But I feel like, I often say use your discernment when watching content like this. It's so important. It's the most important thing to understand if a message is for you. But I know that can be difficult sometimes. So tarot is a great way to kind of cross-check the messages that you are receiving. And I think that could be really, really awesome for you guys to learn. I know it can be very intimidating at first. I have been reading tarot for years, since I was like, I want to say 18 or 19. And I'm 26 now. So it's been about 7 years. And honestly, my spiritual journey started long before that, but like it was very intimidating at first to get into tarot. I didn't know what I was doing. So I just have a few like helpful tips and whatnot. I will also be teaching you like what the cards mean and this and that, but I'm gonna like figure all this out. Just let me know if you're interested and I will start putting it together. So yeah, I love you guys so much. And just one more thing, I am so grateful for you guys. You have no idea. This is a beautiful community to be a part of, and every day that I get to interact with you guys is just another good day. And I feel so blessed. I feel like, I don't know, I just feel so lucky. And you guys have no idea how much like this connection means to me. Like it is really wonderful to be a part of you, or not a part of you, but be a part of your lives and this collective energy. So thank you for letting me share my messages, and thank you for letting me be a part of your world. I am so appreciative. Anyway, rock and roll, my spiritual gangsters. I will be back with another message shortly, and I love you guys so much. XOXO. Mwah.